Hello everyone, this is KoTH coming at you, giving you guys now game number 5 in this King of the Hill Undead versus Human series. Shao Kai spawning as the light blue, sky blue undead. Meanwhile, WC spawning as the pink human. So far I believe Undead has a clear lead in the series, going 3 to, is it 3-1 right now? It might be 3-1 in favor of Undead, as Undead has taken just a very quick lead. So far, let's take a look at what WC is doing. He has not started building a barracks as of yet, but he is going to start with a blood mage first. I am absolutely confused by this build. We will have to figure out what his strategy is going to be, as the blood mage flame strike, siphon mana, and banish. Now, what you could try to do is you could try to come in here and flame strike this acolyte creep camp. Also, what you could try and do is the blood mage. Why would you speed build the blood mage, as you really can't get a lot of creeping done with this? Also, by the looks of this, you do not see any barracks as of yet, so it may be a very fast tech to tier 2. I'm just trying to theorize. I don't remember the last time I actually saw a blood mage first. On Twisted Meadows, as the blood mage now on its way out. You can see that the human player knows exactly where his opponent is. And where's the blood mage going? Blood mage now heading off to the north. Is he gonna try and wait? What is he doing? All right, I am absolutely confused right now. I feel like I should know what is happening for you guys, and right now the blood mage is making this extremely difficult for me to figure out what is currently going on. All right, blood mage now running off to the north here. Is it gonna try and buy a goblin zeppelin and then try and flame strike, harass the acolytes? You can take a look at this base here. One arcane tower. There is a town hall here. There is still no barracks, and I think that may actually be the strategy. The blood mage is really waiting on this. And what happened? How did it spend its mana? It somehow used mana, but I don't see any sign of a flame strike anywhere. I don't see any indication of any damaged units anywhere on the map. As you can see that there is the arcane tower here, and one of the benefits of this human is that they can really block anything. Oh, I know the strategy now. Very fast griffins with banish. That is what the blood mage is trying to do here. All right, so an unorthodox strategy. Very fast griffins in with banish to try and focus down units. Blood mage needs to pick up a goblin zeppelin in order to really come away with anything here. You can see the arcane tower is putting in a little bit of damage onto the rest of the units here. Are we going to see call to arms? Yes, we are. There is a death coil. The death knight actually pretty much out of mana already. And now, what is happening here? That militia now needs to back off. All right, more towers. That arcane tower off over here, now going against all of these skeletal minions. Another skeletal minion gets taken down. Another skeletal minion can get taken down here. You can see two guard towers, two towers here, just making it extremely difficult. The blood mage still has nothing to really show for any of this, as we are looking at a peasant. Oh, wait. Oh my goodness, that's what happened. He purposely flame striked right there, and now that was that little bit of a hole in the ground. And this is, I don't remember the last time I actually saw cheese play coming in as or in Warcraft 3 at all. So this is going to be a definite cheese play. What you could end up having is you can have a quick workshop to try and just sit here and have the mortar team start destroying everything inside the base. We are already at Halls of the Dead. The undead player knows that, hey, I don't really need to tech, or I don't really need that many units, as my opponent is quickly teching, so it's not like he's going to really engage me all that quickly. Not quite sure how he's able to initiate. Oh, is he just attacking that tree to try and clear it out? It looks like that is exactly what he is doing here. And once that tree is cleared out, is he going to be able to flame strike onto these units easily and quickly? That is going to be the question. All right, there is the blacksmith. All right, it is not even going to be what I originally thought. It is going to be, is it going to be fast mortar teams? Yes, it is. So it is going to be fast mortar teams. There is, holy goodness. All right, so if you guys did not know, the Blood Mage's Flame Strike actually clears out trees. If you take a look at the view of the Undead player has no idea what is going to be happening. So this is what the Undead player currently sees inside his base. He has no idea what is in store for him at all. All right, there is the workshop. It is already done. No farm. Oh my goodness, this is... oh, flying machines. Okay, so he is now going for flying machines instead. No farms. And, oh, is he going to go cannon towers? No, he's... okay, there's a guard tower. All right, so it is going to be guard towers here. Let's take a look at this. Are we going to see another hero come out? Militia could be coming into play. Are we going to repair that guard tower? That guard tower needs to be repaired, and it is now getting focused down rather quickly. All right, here you go. Peasant after peasant is falling. Blood Mage comes in with a flame strike, and it is absolutely going to destroy a handful of these units. Take down another unit. No, Death Coil is there in time, but the guard tower is here, and a cannon tower now being added. All right, this is just absolutely hilarious. The guard tower is right there, and it really looks like, hey, the Undead player, Shao Kai, is like, yeah, I got this. This is perfectly fine. I am in a great spot. What is the chances that I am going to get cheesed on this? Oh, it's double guard towers. All right, so 2 guard towers right here. I don't believe the Crypt Fiends know what exactly is going on at all. There's a Death Coil to save it, and again, there is another Flame Strike as the units are now running back again. This is still not a good fight to be in. You can see that there are now mortar teams coming in to try and fight back. There's the flying machine, and the flying machine is going to spot all of this here in just a second. Guard towers, ghouls are now trying to make their way over, and they notice that something's wrong. All right, cannon towers. I'm going to go ahead and try to take down that haunted gold mine. The haunted gold mine is now down to 470 hit points already. Guard tower is in position as well, and that gold mine is going to go down. All right, there it goes. Ghouls are now trying to get away. Ziggurat is going to get taken down as well, and maybe even the crypt. That is a lot of damage very, very quickly, as the flying machine is just right there. All right, Undead now being forced to try and take another base. Undead, or Blood Mage, now making its way over to the tavern, I thought, but it is not doing that either. And we are seeing that only a 24/24 supply for the human player. All right, let's take a look at that. Another tower taken down, and that tower range is just so far. The Ziggurats, we are now at 38 over soon to be 20 in terms of supply, and the Undead has no way of training any extra units. This is very problematic here. You can see that the Blood Mage is over here as well, getting in some very, very easy damage. No siphon mana at all. The Blood Mage pretty much out of mana already, as the Blood Mage may be forced to teleport back home. Guard towers with masonry upgrade have been completed, and the guard towers, the militia are now going to try and fight. What is going on here? The militia now trying to fight back. This is not a good spot for the militia to fight here. They need to get within range of the towers. What is going on? The militia are all just fighting here, and here you go. Militia taking down one Crypt Fiend now. The Blood Mage still needs to engage here, as the militia are just poking this apart. The mortar teams are there as well, getting in some extra damage, and this is looking actually like a bit of a slaughter fest for every single type of peasant. But there is still plenty of peasants to lose at this point, so it's not really in any serious danger. All right, Crypt Fiends now trying to push through here. Mortar teams now trying to run all the way back. It looks like it will be able to do exactly that, as the Death Knight was out of mana and unable to do anything there. All right, here you go. Troll Shadow Priest is right there. Ghouls are now healing. It looks like the Blood Mage is being forced to run all the way back, as these towers are pretty much done. You can't really do anything else with them unless you try to build a guard tower here and start cannon towering your opponent to death. All right, mortar teams. Still fighting away. Let's take a look at this. The Blood Mage is off over here, getting a little bit of damage from the Halls of the Dead. Halls of the Dead has plenty of range as well. That's one of the reasons why you can't really cannon rush there at all, as we are looking at the mortar teams still trying to fight this back, but the Obsidian statue is going to keep that one particular Crypt Fiend alive. All right, Crypt Fiend now trying to run in. The Death Knight may end up getting death coiled. Oh, there goes a unit there as the guard towers force that Crypt Fiend to pull all the way back once more. So far, we now have another base here. It is haunted, and we are collecting gold. So we are a little bit more on equal footing, but the double mortar teams here with another mortar team now being trained is going to make it extremely difficult for these Crypt Fiends to do anything at all. Crypt Fiends do not do a lot of damage to fortified structures, and with that one just or 2 or 3 peasants repairing, you can actually keep this alive for quite some time. So far, the mortar teams are still just lobbing their attacks here. So much damage. The Crypt Fiends are now going to try and make their way in. Are we going to see a death coil? Yes, we do. And the Arcane Tower did not switch its target fast enough in order to really do much here. Let's take a look. Are we heal? Yes, we do see the double heal factor as we are now looking at, what is this? Oh, are we going to get some mortar teams? Some mortar teams maybe joining in on this fight here. No, the Blood Mage is back down over here. Not quite sure what's going to happen next. Mortar teams could be placed right here in trying to take down the Halls of the Dead, as we're looking at the Death Knight now making its way over, sees that creep camp has not been cleared out. All right, mortar teams need to be very, very careful. This is the lifeline of the human army right now. It's going to be taking a very, very unique path, trying to get over to the undead base without being spotted at all, and that is going to be important. We are now going into an Arcane Vault. Blood Mage still sitting at level 1. The Crypt Fiends pretty much out of position here. We are now getting more Ziggurats. We are sitting at 32 over 30 supply. So these Ziggurats, double... Oh, 1 Tomb of Relics, double Ziggurats to try and just train up more units. Not really working, not really happening though. And where are these mortar teams going to be going? The undead base has already been spotted here. There is, 1 Troll Shadow Priest right there. And the mortar teams, oh, they're going to clear out the trees here and then lob from here instead. And that is the victory. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed it.